Good day to all grade 11 learners. Once again, welcome to Batan Academy Guidance TV, the official YouTube channel of the Batan Academy National School. I am Mr. Jose Freddy L. Francisco Jr., your guidance counselor. Congratulations learners! You are now ready to develop plans for your chosen career and put them into action. In the previous session, you have identified your strengths and weaknesses and analyzed the opportunities and threats that go with them. You have also learned that the SWOT framework is not only an effective tool for business but is also beneficial for job seekers and students like you who aim to climb the career and success ladder. In this lesson, you will learn the step-by-step procedure in making your career plans and the ways to achieve them. You will set your goals and the corresponding time frame to achieve them. Finally, this lesson will enable you to focus your talents, skills, and values to the career and life plans that you dreamed of. Objectives. At the end of this video, the learners are expected to: Number 1, determine the steps in achieving goals. Number 2, they develop plans for the chosen profession or vocation. Number 3, implement strategies based on the plans. And number 4, show commitment in achieving life goals. To start with, let us watch a short video about Dexter's goal. Afterwards, you will answer these guide questions. Number 1, what is Dexter's goal? Number 2, what should Dexter do to achieve his goal? Number 3, do you believe that with a daily schedule, Dexter will improve on his performance and top his class? Why? Number 4, do you agree with Benjamin Franklin's statement, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail? Why? And number 5, how would you relate this activity with your life and career plans? I think we are now ready to proceed with our session for today. Achieving life goals. If you want to plan for your life and career, you have to consider your goals and align them to activities that would lead to their realization. Setting your goals is a major component of strategic planning for life and profession. Goals can create positive pressure so that you can move forward. Furthermore, they can lead you to the right direction and serve as measure if you are really succeeding in life. According to Ellis in 2011, writing your goals exponentially increases your chances of meeting them. Goals must be SMART, meaning specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The STAR method may be used goals to complement your SMART goals. STAR stands for specific, time, areas, and reflect. Let us use these acronyms to remember the following steps in setting and achieving goals. So here are the steps in setting and achieving goals. Step number 1 is write specific goals. Your goals must be observable and measurable. Think of them as detailed results that you want to achieve. Compare the following examples. As you can see in the example, Dexter and Daisy had the same intention of getting a job, but Daisy stated her goal more specifically. Daisy came up with a clearer set of actions and would most likely achieve the result. Step number 2 is write goals in several time frames. It is important to have a comprehensive vision of your future. You can do this by writing your goals in the following time frames. A. Long-term goals. These generally refer to something that you want to accomplish in the future. These goals will usually need to part to train leaders to succeed. They include but are not limited to the different aspects of life such as education, career, personal relationship, and financial security. Letter B. Midterm goals. These can be achieved between the short-term and long-term goals. These goals support your long-term goals. These objectives can be accomplished between 1 to 5 years. For example, I will finish senior high school. Letter C. Short-term goals. These can be accomplished typically in less than a year. These goals are more specific achievements. These require immediate action or in the near future. For example, I will get 95% or above as my final grade in Earth Science. Step number 3 is write goals in several areas of life. In life and career planning, it is important to aim for a balanced life. Setting goals for the different aspects of life should be considered: education, career, financial, social, spiritual, and health. Step number 4 is reflect on your goals. Take time to read and think about your goals and perform the following spot checks. Spot check. Letter A. Check your feelings. Do you have emotional connections with your written goals? Letter B. Check for alignment. Are your short-term goals aligned with your midterm goals? Will your midterm goals help you achieve your life goals? Letter C. Check for obstacles. What are the constraints that you might encounter while working on your goals? How will you deal with these constraints? What are the possible workable solutions? Letter D. Check for immediate steps. What physical actions should you undertake to achieve your goals? What small and achievable steps should you do at once to accomplish one of your short-term goals? Career planning is a continuous process of learning and developing in the chosen field. It focuses on making informed choices in managing and organizing your profession and vocation. We have here a career planning model. Career planning has 4 steps. Number 1, knowing yourself. Number 2, finding out. Number 3, making decisions. And number 4, taking actions. Step number 1, knowing yourself. Self-awareness is a critical aspect of career planning. You need to start from yourself. You should know where you are now and where you want to be. This is the stage where you will identify clearly your life and career plans. Step number 2, finding out. You will explore the different job opportunities in the market for career options. You can utilize the labor market information and other resources and tools previously discussed in session 3 to look up for job descriptions, wages, job requirements, and job market projections. Step number 3, making decisions. After identifying your goals and exploring exploring possible career opportunities, you now make life and career decisions. This is done by comparing the results of the self-awareness inventory composed of interest, values, personal style, and skills, and learning experiences with the current career alternatives. Step number 4, taking actions. This is where you will start working toward achievement of your life and career goals. You should consider creating support systems composed of champions who can help you achieve your goals, possible roadblocks, and how to deal with them. You should also consider the factors that are getting in your way and those that are leading you toward your goals. Application. By this time, you should have a thorough understanding of your own knowledge and skills, personal attributes, and work values. You have also explored available work opportunities and job requirements and narrowed down your career options into a clear career choice. For this activity, you will make your own career development plan. Do it in your career guidance portfolio. I have here a sample career development plan of Mark Daniel G. Sagan. His track is academic and his track is general academic track. Career mission statement: to become a registered professional teacher who is a specialist in education and possesses skills in teaching, public speaking, and writing. Goal setting: long-term goals 5 to 20 years. Number 1, become a registered professional teacher in a junior high school teaching computer subjects. Number 2, finish a master's degree in educational technology. Number 3, to be promoted as an education program supervisor in my division. Midterm goals 1 to 5 years. Number 1, graduate from senior high school general academic strand with honors. Number 2, finish a bachelor's degree in information technology education at Philippine Normal University. And number 3, pass the licensure examination for teachers with high rating. Short-term goals less than a year. Number 1, organize my day through a daily planner. Number 2, get a final grade of 90% or above in all subjects. And number 3, improve communication skills by participating in different co-curricular activities such as writing articles for the school paper and joining speech club. Task 1, prepare for my speech in oral communication in context on August 10. Step number 1, research and write about my speech in August 5. Step number 2, memorize and practice my speech in August 6. Step 3, do a final rehearsal for my speech in August 9. You will notice here that he made some preparations to reach his goal. Here is another example of his preparation to achieve his goal. Task number 2, submit research paper in Earth and Life Science subject on August 14. Number 1, in August 8, he made a research in the library. Number 2, he made a research online for journals and contemporary studies in August 10. Number 3, he writes chapter 1 in August 11 and chapter 2 and 3 in August 13. Take note of his preparations. He did his preparations in a week, not only a day before, in order to come up with a very good presentation of his research paper. Task number 3 is his preparation for the first semester final exams on August 18. Step 1, review the following subjects: Earth and Life Science, Oral Communications, Komunikasyon at Pananaliksik sa Wika, and General Mathematics in August 16. Step 2, organize a study group with friends and meet every day for 2 hours in August 16. Step number 3, construct a practice or test for each subject, August 17. He did some preparations to study his lessons ahead. His preparations are very helpful in achieving his short-term goals. Reflection: the learner will create his or her timeline by filling in the blanks. My timeline: today's date, date I will graduate in senior high school, how many years to work on how I want to live my life to be after graduation, and things I need to do this school year. Here is a sample on how to accomplish this task. Today's date, for example, August 8, 2017. Date I will graduate, March 2019. 4 years to work on how I want my life to be after graduation. Things I need to do this year: study hard to get good grades, apply for a scholarship program, and earn a national certificate from testing. Evaluation. The Future Me Bio Form will create a bio form by answering the questions in each line of the Future Me Bio Form. This activity will evaluate your understanding of the interrelated factors that make up your future career and life goals. The Future Me Bio Form. Line 1, write your first name. Line 2, write your future profession or vocation. Line 3, who can. You have to write an object, tool, etc. related to your chosen profession or vocation. Line 4, who serves. You have to write the customers, clients you will serve. Line 5, who knows. Write the knowledge necessary to perform your profession or vocation. Line 6, who values. Write 2 work values related to the profession or vocation. Line number 7, I will pursue my goals of. Write 1 short-term goal and 1 mid-term goal. Line 8, write your last name, then your future profession or vocation. Here is a sample. The Future Career Bio Form. Mark Daniel, a professor who appreciates books, who can teach and empower, who serves learners, who knows world history, biology, and algebra, who works, who values integrity, dedication, and hard work. I will pursue my goals of finishing high school and studying education. Sagal, Professor. Agreement. After completing the 8 modules of this career guidance program, please submit your career guidance portfolio to your class advisor. That's all for our grade 11 career guidance module number 8 entitled I Plan to Succeed. Please click the subscribe button and the notification bell as a gesture of gratitude for using this video. Once again, this is your guidance counselor saying thank you so much, God bless, and keep safe everyone.